Hey, what's up guys? It's Chris and Aaron, and we have a special treat today because we are at Airstream of Los Angeles, and we are looking at right behind us the 2020 Airstream Interstate GT. It is brand new. There's very few of these out here. I haven't seen any of these on YouTube yet, so let's check this thing out. Well, this is it right here. So we are going to start in the back and work our way forward.
I didn't think I was going to be impressed, but I'm ready to upgrade.
Yes.
It's awesome in here.
So if you're new to our channel, I'm Aaron and that's Chris, and we live full-time in a 2014 Airstream Interstate, and we of course love our Airstream, and we wanted to see what this thing was all about. It's on the new Mercedes, the 2019 Mercedes chassis, and this is the 2020 Airstream Interstate GT24 model.
It feels so nice in here.
Yes.
This feels huge to me. This one's a little bit longer than ours, but I mean the width right away. The windows are a little bit different, so it feels a little wider in here.
So they said they moved these window boxes a couple inches closer on each side, which gives you 5.5 extra inches of width.
And it feels...
Yes, you can absolutely feel that 5.5 inches. So that's a huge upgrade right there. On the 15 and ups, they have the extra bed that flips down like that, and now they have these built-ins, which
lots of nice built-ins,
have USB ports inside there for your phone.
These ottomans are now powered down. That's a nice upgrade.
And the leather itself is upgraded from the previous model.
It feels softer.
Yeah, the leather itself, I don't know if it's a different material than the Ultra leather, but it also feels firmer on your butt, like it's more memory foam in there. The same cup holder built-ins that we have on our model and the previous models, which I'm glad they kept. It gives you access to a lot of the water drains and things like that, and some of the electronics, but it's just it's a nice added extra built-in that makes this lounge feel extremely comfortable. Let's talk about this table leg here.
Yes.
If you guys saw our tour video of our 2014, we talked about how cool it would be to have a lagoon style table built in on these, and they did it here on the 2020.
Yeah.
So this is where the table comes out and is swivelable around.
Yes, and they have two TVs on this, one in the front, one in the back. The TV here is placed really nicely, actually. We'd probably use this one, keep that up.
Yeah, I wanted to mention the TV. They
upgraded to the LG. They
did a little cutout so it sticks into the wall here an extra couple inches.
Instead of into the hallway.
Yes. Let's check out underneath these ottomans. Looks like some of their electronics and small storage. The fuse panel.
So with these ottomans being power now, you lose the little storage nook that's under here in our old version, but honestly it's not anything to blink about. Like, I wouldn't miss it at all.
Well, I think what they did is they put all the electronics underneath here, so that behind the sofa there's more storage underneath there, whereas in ours our electronics underneath the sofa.
That makes sense. So this back one,
oh wow,
again, it's huge. It's way deeper than ours, and they do have those side extensions again.
That's like 4 feet deep back there.
It's humongous. I can actually like hear myself echoing in here.
Oh wow.
The color is really nice. I didn't think I would really like the black and white, but I really do. It looks really good.
The veneer is different. It's more of like a soft.
It's a matte.
Yeah, matte, soft
matte
touch. Ours is a glossy,
yeah, ours is high
smooth
gloss
finish. So I'm not sure how that would be for like full-time cleaning and things like that with the grooves on here, but.
Well, you know what would be nicer though is like, you don't get the fingerprints then.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the high gloss, you're constantly buffing out the fingerprints.
Yeah.
And this will, you won't have to do that. Okay, onto this side. Look at that. That's just insane.
Yeah, that's a lot of overhead there for sure. It looks like the air conditioner is the same Dometic Penguin 2 that we have. It's, you know, works perfectly fine for coaches these size, and the only thing that would be nice is if they either get ducted one day or if they turn a little bit more ultra quiet or have more speed settings on them, like 5 or 6 speeds would be pretty cool. One outlet down there, that's the same outlet we have on that side. They did not put one in on the other side.
But there is the USB here.
Yeah.
So that is nice because a lot of the things that we charge use the USB.
Yeah, it looks like a 24-inch TV. And they also have these touch Firefly panels that control everything. And so there's USBs on there. So there's 4 sets of USBs back here. That's pretty good. All the shades are power. I think they've had that for a few years, but that is very nice. The wall material.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, so they've used ultra suede or magic suede for many years. Now it's kind of like a fabric, like a very
much more durable feeling.
Mm-hmm. This would be really nice for cleaning. Our magic suede is sometimes not so magic. Well, it's a very light color.
Yeah.
But this is very nice. It kind of reminds me of like a high-end cloth seat, like in the new vehicles. Very, yeah, they feel like they're kind of waterproof and cleaning that way. So, Fusion speakers back here. Same.
Oh, these are now like push lights. You know, he said there's also motion lights in the aisle and the bathroom.
Yeah, that's insane. We haven't even got to that. So there's motion lights down here. I think that's a motion light. And then one in the bathroom. So when you get up at night to go to the bathroom, it lights your way as you walk.
No more fumbling around.
Yeah. Both ottomans and the back sofa are all power right there. So why don't you power down one of the ottomans, Chris, and let's take a look at what that looks like. So the back is a separate piece. Definitely pretty cool. Why don't you do that other side real quick too? And why don't you do the back real quick? So that's the bed right there. Pretty impressive that it's all power. That's definitely kind of cool. It's very contoured, so I'm not sure how comfortable that would be to sleep on, but it feels very luxurious and nice. That's for sure. I would certainly try a night's sleep on it. That's for sure. Yeah, so I think these pieces go in place of the headrest to give you an extra couple inches to make the bed bigger if you wanted to. Okay, let's move on to the kitchen, shall we?
We shall. The kitchen is awesome. It feels huge. This is on the curbside passenger side, which is nice because with the screen here, you know, you can be aware of your outside environment and people that might be out there, and this nice window here is really awesome.
Yeah, it's a little bit larger of a counter space than what we have, and we have a very big counter space in our lounge.
It's the same Dometic sink and stove top that is in our older unit, and actually you have a lot of counter space over here. Like, this is a ton of counter space. Yeah,
so it would be easily upgradable to like a full residential style sink and maybe like a residential style grill too with that much counter space.
Yeah, now this has it's a contour. I can't see any convection language on here. I think it's just a standard microwave. But it's really nice that it's raised up and that it has the drawer so that you're not crouching down and pushing the swing door open.
Yeah, and it is an automatic door, which is pretty cool.
That's really cool. Storage.
This is what we were missing in ours, a big pots and pan drawer.
Two
Ooh,
of them.
Wow. Is this a third one?
Yep, so nice lower drawers and then mid drawers. This one is a built-in trash bin and a paper towel.
Ooh.
Which is really nice to get have a designated spot for your trash.
Small trash, but perfectly good for a van size.
Some nice built-ins. This you can actually move around or completely remove it, which is a really nice option because ours is completely fixed in there and you can't take it out.
And the same sponge drawer.
So tons of storage in the kitchen.
So also in the kitchen is a pantry, I believe.
These pull out.
Oh, those are nice, like full-length drawer slides too. You can see how
Yeah, they're super deep.
those are.
And you can see that they designed it to come all the way here, so you really can use every inch of space. And in here there is a wardrobe thing, so you could take out these shelves and hang some wardrobe.
Yeah,
nice.
it is a good amount of storage,
It's a
isn't
ton
it?
of storage in here. I feel like it's a lot of there's a lot of storage in here. This refrigerator and freezer is awesome. The freezer is huge, and again, using that pull-out drawer just makes it so easy, so you're not down squatting on the ground trying to dig through your fridge. And the space in here is really large.
And then last is the fan up top, which looks like the Fantastic fan, and that's probably all power
yeah.
in rain sensors. So
The bathroom, they have this same classic Airstream window design, which I love. The door is the same, towel bar, wet bath. This faucet handle is an upgrade. It looks a little bit more residential, nicer than the one that is in our unit.
Yep, same kind of style mirror, built-in soap dispensers, which works very well. Same wet bath style with the built-in. The bathroom has always like worked very well function-wise, so it doesn't look like they've changed a whole lot on that. So lights underneath the kitchen, there's 1, 2, 3 LEDs, and then a nice little spotlight down there too, and then one outlet.
And they added on, here's another pushed nightlight at night.
Yep, and that might.
That's on both sides now.
Okay, so there's 4 little spotlights that
Yeah.
move. One thing that I've noticed back here, it looks like there's a track along the wall,
Yeah, see that?
and I think what that is for is some type of like ram track mount system or some type of accessory rail. So that's interesting. We'll have to check some stats on that. And then up to the front workstation lounge, which is where the second TV is, and the swivel style lagoon table, which this is what you would put into the back if you were going to set it up to have dinner in the back. But you can see it is a lagoon mount, which swivels out and then around like that.
That's so nice. You can use that while cooking, for counter space,
An extra counter space in the kitchen.
an extra prep counter.
That's kind of cool. You could actually use that as an extra little.
I would totally use it for prepping.
Looks like a great workstation. There's an outlet, 120 outlet down there on the inverter circuit, it looks like. and be a good place to work for the day. So the top swivels around. It's kind of, if you've never used one of these, they're pretty cool. The way that it swivels, it kind of just, you got to get used to it.
Yeah.
But
it moves in so many directions. I haven't figured it out yet.
yeah, absolutely. So the flooring.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
It's like a basket weave.
That is insane. I don't know about that. I mean, it's really cool. It looks super high end.
You'd think it would catch some sand.
But it is like a soft, squishy. It's almost like a cross between carpet and linoleum flooring. I'm gonna have to see what that is. That's really interesting. But it's got little holes in it, so you'd almost have to like vacuum it instead of sweep it. I don't know. It's an interesting floor panel, floor tile. We'll have to check out what kind of material that is. It is. Do you notice how soft and squishy it feels?
Yeah.
I bet insulation-wise, it works very
It's
well.
more cushiony.
The headliner is now removed, so it's an open. So that kind of gives you a little bit more of an open feeling up there.
No more hitting your head.
Yeah, it removes the storage. I like that a lot of vans are moving that direction.
The screen is really nice.
Yeah, the screen is nice and big, and see how this feels quite a bit different than ours, where we have a lot of cabinetry up around, which is good for full timing, but the screen really feels like nice and open in here for sure. One thing that's really cool, and the door feels like very high quality. At first I didn't like how they built out the doors, how it kind of looks, but it's very nice. And I hear
It seems really sturdy.
the problem with a lot of the sliding screen doors is they're not durable in the vans. This feels very nice. And the new feature in the 2019 Mercedes is the power sliding door.
Which is nice because it is a really heavy door to open and close.
Yeah. And with that door closed, you get a good sense of like the sound deadening. And it sounds pretty good in here. I think this material does very well. Here's your master battery disconnect. So I just powered that on.
Ooh.
Which that gives you, I think this is called the Firefly system. So that gives you all your sensors, your black, gray, LPG. Pretty cool. There's probably a ton of stuff on this, but everything's electronic now. All of your lighting. Let's do the master on. So this is every single light. That's the fridge that's kicking on.
The rope light back there, that looks nice.
Yep, so there is accent lighting just about everywhere. It's up top, accent lighting down below, on the cabinetry, down in the aisles. The rope lighting up top here. Pretty cool.
I dig it.
Yeah, they did a very good job with the lighting. It feels a lot bigger in here.
It feels really spacious in here. I really love it.
I don't know if it's that 5.5 inches. It must be, but it feels very wide, especially back here. This feels just amazingly bigger than our van inside, like interior wise. It feels very big. This feels,
I love the kitchen.
It feels like twice as big as our van.
It does.
Very impressive. And to talk about the impressiveness, there is also an impressive price tag that goes along with these vans. The base on these is $189,500. So that's the MSRP on these 2020 Grand Tours. And there is the upgrade for the silver and for the black color. I think the white, there is no additional charge of $1,260, that charge is. So the actual after destination charge MSRP on this one is $192,094.
There are some other upgrades. You could get the 4x4 upgrade. And you can get the self-leveling upgrade, which would be really, really nice to have.
Yep.
To just pull up an auto level no matter where you are. And this auto level, you can even tilt it for when you're dumping the tanks so that you can get every little ounce out of your gray tank and black tank while you're dumping, which is it's just a smart idea to add in.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And the air ride on these is now included. So the air ride is not an option like it was before. So that is always there. But like Chris said, the 4x4 and the leveling jacks are options on this.
Yeah. If you're gonna go all out.
Go big or go home.
Yes.
We have the electronics cabinet to check out lastly in here. Here's another screen for that Firefly. The power control precision circuit system, same as ours. This Magnum inverter looks to be the same, which is 1,000 watt. And the solar panel looks to be the same that they've had for a while. Outlet back in there. Looks like the Wine Guard antenna maybe is back there too. I'm sure it's all wired for satellite and everything as they usually are. But the lights are definitely pretty cool.
Ooh, wow.
That's the power.
That's pretty cool how you can do everything all at once like that.
That completely blacks everything out, which would be pretty cool. That would be really nice at night to just hit that button.
Now, do those look like true blackout shades?
Yes, because it's a nice kind of matte material.
It's really cool.
So this is all the lights on with the shades down, and yeah, it's kind of a soft fabric material, so that would probably work well for insulation wise for that like thermal barrier, and blackout for sure. I dig it.
I dig it.
That's pretty cool.
You probably shouldn't have brought me in here.
Wow.
Wow.
The generators on this also, it looks like they have the water pump button, tank heaters, gas for the water heater, which I'm sure is electric also. Here's the master switch for the shades, which you can do all individual or master up and down.
It's like the Batmobile.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah, the windows in the rear too, I don't know if we mentioned that they're larger. So just even standing up here, you get more of a wide open feeling.
It feels more open.
It feels more open. You get more light in here, more natural light from those rear windows.
Yep, it looks like it has climate control in here, all digital, so you can set that to your preferred temperature, all the settings. So everything's digital on these, which I know a lot of manufacturers are moving to. Lots to play with on this thing if you enjoy your electronics. Let's move on to the chassis side of it, which has changed quite a bit too. This is the 2019 Mercedes, and you can see it's extremely upgraded.
Modern.
Yeah,
it's very modern in here.
this looks like the steering wheel in like a AMG Mercedes race car.
Feels pretty good. I love it. And actually these seats are where I noticed the leather, because this is definitely softer than what we sit on.
Yep.
It feels really nice in here, really modern. Everything's power, like the seats are power and all. There's extra adjustments on these seats.
Oh yeah, for your...
Like for your length of leg, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So that's new. There's more cup holders, this big touch screen.
This is Mercedes' new infotainment center, which is a 10.25 inch LCD touchscreen, and also Gives you like Mercedes voice command, and there's a ton of new upgraded safety options on this van, which I'll probably ramble off the specs on the screen because I don't know them all. Same style backup camera, it looks like ours had. The mirror and the visors is pretty cool.
Yeah, the mirror's new.
Here's the extra cup holders up top, so there's a total of 6.
Digital charging pad for your phones.
Yeah, this is a wireless charging station for your phone. So not only does it have USB, and it looks like USB-C maybe there too, and a 12-volt plug. It also has a wireless charging pad built in, so you can just throw your phone up there and it charges. So that is pretty cool. Here's the memory adjustments on the seats. Looks like they have heated seats there, which is cool. But yeah, overall this does not feel like the Mercedes vans of the past. It feels like a very modern, very, very updated Mercedes, like high-end car.
It's very nice.
Here's the new key fob for the 2019s, and I think it's a yeah,
it's a push start.
A push button start, so that's pretty cool.
You want me to fire it up?
Yeah, why don't you fire it up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have 360 cameras on them now for backup. There's the Mercedes infotainment system fired up, which has everything built in, of course. Navigation and Bluetooth and everything. I'm sure there's a million options on that. All right, let's check it outside and we'll wrap this tour up. So the button for the door, once again. Here's the cameras for, I think, the 360 setup. They have the same diesel engine in these, I believe, that they've had for a while, the same 3.0 turbo diesel, which is awesome. And the newly redesigned front, the LED headlights, definitely gives it a pretty sleek, modern look to it. The awning up top is the extended footage. I'm not sure what size that is. I think it's around 15 feet. This is what this looks like from the outside. Outlet, 120 outlet, and their cable. This is the propane fill, just a little bit nicer than our setup, which is down underneath, so that's pretty cool that it's a little bit easier to get to there. Same 3500 chassis with the dually wheels. LED tail lights. It's the backup camera, backup sensors, a little bit of a bumper guard, probably to hide the hitch.
No, these doors don't wrap all the way around anymore.
Yeah, open that up, will you? So they no longer wrap all the way around, but they do open fully like that. So here you can see the larger open windows, the power screen. Here's the back cubby storage and the built-ins.
Some nice lights. There's a nice light over here.
There's the USB tucked into the cubbies. So underneath the power sofa, looks like there's lights on both sides. Are those touch lights? Ooh, that's impressive.
That's nice.
Giant touch LED. So you can kind of see the storage is quite massive on this side. On the other side looks like there's some of the heaters and electronics plugged into there, but this side is storage, so that's probably a good, oh, I don't know, 4.5 feet or so back there, maybe 5 feet. So quite a bit more storage than our 22 foot.
Yeah, it's great.
You can tell the new body styles by the Mercedes emblem down in the doors instead of up in the glass. Suburban water heater exhaust and city inlet. There is the 30 amp shore power. There's the tip, chrome tip for the generator, it looks like. And the same kind of wet bay storage we have. So this should be the macerator pump in here. This would be the outdoor shower. And also the controls for the macerator pump up top here. Looks like a Suburban furnace, propane furnace. And yep, that's the same macerator style we have, which we really like. There's a black water flush in there, and Airstream gives you a kit for all of the attachments for your sewer hose. We thoroughly enjoy our setup. Macerator pump dumping is quite a bit easier and a little bit cleaner than the typical RV setup. Here's the driver side. Gas fill, same spot. This is what it looks like from the driver's cockpit here. Close the door real quick. Give you the view from the driver's seat here. And man, these seats are comfortable. Looks to be the exact same 3.0 turbo diesel V6. Engine compartment's very similar. Here's the DEF nozzle. That's redesigned a little bit easier to get to. And I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed that in-depth tour of the 2020 Airstream Interstate GT24. And we're impressed.
Yes, I'm really glad I saw it. If you have a chance to go check one out in person, you should do it.
Yeah, we are at Airstream of Los Angeles. The gentleman that helped us out was Dave Hupp, and he showed us this Airstream, gave us a little tour and allowed us to record this. So if you see this video and are interested and in the Los Angeles area, contact Dave Hupp. So thanks again for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit the like button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe. We do health, fitness, and full-time RVing on our channel, and we'll catch you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.